Thank you for joining me for this brief tutorial that walks through the steps of adding an MVS instrument to the ArtelWare application. Let's go ahead and get started. Prior to creating my instrument entry, I have already created the instrument's owner and location. Now let's explore how we add the MVS instrument. Within ArtelWare, there are two ways to add an MVS instrument. The first is to navigate to the home screen on the Get Started bar and click on the Add Instrument shortcut. The second is to click on the left side panel configuration icon and click on the Instrument section. Let's go ahead and head back to the home screen. Today, I'll click on the Add Instrument shortcut on the Get Started bar. Once you've clicked on the Add Instrument shortcut, there are a variety of instruments that you can add to the system. I'm using an Artel MVS that has an 800 TSNB plate reader. So that's already highlighted, so I'll go ahead and click OK. Next, what we'll want to do is assign an instrument ID. Your instrument ID can contain letters and numbers, underscores and hyphens, but cannot contain any spaces or special characters. Today, I'll be using the instrument ID of MVS underscore and then the serial number of the plate reader of the system that I'm connecting. The description field is an optional field, so I'm going to go ahead and skip that. I do need to assign a location, so I'll go ahead and click on the ellipsis and assign a location. I think Hawaii is a great place for an instrument to live, so I'll select Hawaii and click OK. Next, I need to assign an owner to the MVS instrument. I'll click on the ellipsis and select an owner and click OK. Next, in the bottom of the screen, we'll just want to confirm the client computer name. That's the computer name that's connected to the plate reader itself. Before you begin adding an MVS instrument, make sure your plate reader and shaker are both plugged in and turned on. The client computer name automatically defaults to the computer that's connected to the plate reader. Next, I'll need to select the COM port that the plate reader is being recognized on. You'll see that there are a few different COM ports listed, but let me show you a really easy way to identify which COM port is the COM port for your plate reader. Let's go ahead and take a look at Device Manager, because that will let us know what COM ports the plate reader and the shaker are being recognized on. We're going to head down to the Start menu, and we'll type in Device Manager. We'll go ahead and launch Device Manager. Everything in Device Manager is listed in alphabetical order. What we'll want to do is look for this entry called Ports, and click on the left side caret to expand the list. Within this list, you'll notice that there is a USB serial port. That's on COM4. That USB serial port represents our plate reader. You'll also notice that there is a Keyspan USB serial port on COM5. That Keyspan USB serial port represents our shaker. So now we know that our plate reader is on COM4 and our shaker is on COM5. Let's go ahead and close out of Device Manager because we have the information that we need. Now that we've looked up in Device Manager the COM ports for both the plate reader and the shaker, we can select with confidence the COM port the plate reader is being recognized on. Let's go ahead and click on the COM port drop-down box and select COM4. Once you select the COM port for the plate reader, you'll want to click on this Test Connection box. When you'll do that, you'll notice that your serial number automatically populates. This is good because that means ArtelWare is communicating with the plate reader. Next, what we'll need to do is click on the Shaker tab and select the COM port that the shaker is being recognized on. The shaker is being recognized on COM5, so I'll go ahead and select COM5, and I'll click on the Test Connection box again. And you'll notice that I now have a message saying the shaker connection was successful, but we need to manually enter the shaker serial number. So we'll go ahead and click OK, and let's go ahead and enter the shaker serial number. All of my entries are now complete. Let's go ahead and click Save. And now we can see that MVS instrument is now in my instruments list. Congratulations, you've added your MVS instrument. Okay, that concludes our brief tutorial. Do you have additional questions? Please contact us at 1-800-225-4034 option 3 or at support@aicompanies.com. Thank you.